Hello, Pleasant Hill. I hope that you are enjoying Family Reading Night. I'm going to read a book to you today called Dog Breath, and its subtitle is The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis. Here's Hallie. Look at her breath is all green. Ooh, let's read it. There once was a dog named Hallie who lived with the Tosis family. Halitosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Can you guess what it is? Halitosis had horrible breath. Whenever Halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. Oh my goodness. The fish is upside down. The painting of Mona Lisa is holding her nose. The leaves are falling off the tree. When the children took Halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. Even skunks avoided halitosis. But the real trouble started one day when Grammatosis stopped by for a cup of tea. And Hallie jumped up to say hello. Oh man, that dog breath is getting all over Grandma. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog, they said. There's Grandma's feet. The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hallie. Oh, they're putting a sign out that says free dog to a good home. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took Halitosis to the top of a mountain that had a breathtaking view. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Hallie's breath away. But it didn't. Even the sun doesn't like her breath. The breathtaking view didn't work. Next, the children took Halitosis to a very exciting movie. The movie is called Breath of a Salesman. And the poster says, "It'll leave you breathless." They hoped that all the excitement would leave Hallie breathless. But it didn't. Oh, even the characters on the movie think Hallie's breath is terrible and they have air freshener. Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hallie would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. Even the poster says, "You'll lose your breath on our roller coaster." And there's Hallie in the front. And everybody behind her is passed out from that dog breath. But that idea stunk too. The plans to change Hallie's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. Something is about to happen. Uh-oh. Look who's coming in the window. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon Halitosis. "Yikes!" whispered one burglar. "It's a big, mean, scary dog." "Ah, don't be silly," whispered the other burglar. "That's only a cute little fuzzy puppy." The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. "That dog couldn't hurt a fly." whispered one burglar. "Come here, Poochie Poochie," whispered the other. So Halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp. The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. They passed out from that dog breath. It was a miracle. Hallie saved the day. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon Hallie Tosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. She's in all the newspapers. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Hallie. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. And their sign in the yard says, "Now, this home protected by dog breath." Because life without halitosis just wouldn't make any sense. The end. I hope you liked dog breath. It's kind of a funny one. There is a secret word for first grade. The word is. So if you're collecting all the secret words from each grade level, first grade is. All right, enjoy the rest of the books tonight. Bye.